Athletes to the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second relay in the final of the men junior 10-meter air rifle competition. Please welcome your athletes. Well, they're definitely there. I have seen them. They're going to make their way there very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, on firing point C, representing Serbia, please welcome Aleksa Rakonjac and his coach Ivan Manjovic. On shooting position D, representing Germany, please welcome Niels Palberg and his coach Achim Wellman. On shooting position E, representing Spain, please welcome Jorge Estevez Solorzano and his coach Jorge Diaz. And on shooting position F, representing Serbia, Petar Erdei, his coach Dragan Markovic. Our jury member in charge is Robert Lufbridge. And our Chief Range Officer is Rune Hansen.
Take your positions.
Well, welcome to the second relay to find out who the next two athletes will be in the medal matches, which will be directly after this. And so we do have 3 18-year-olds and a 19-year-old. Perhaps the man in the most experienced is the Spaniard Estevez Solorzano. Team bronze at the World Championship, team silver at the European Championships, both last year, of course. He's 19 years of age even, so he is perhaps the most experienced, whereas Petar Erdei of Serbia in his first final. So our four athletes aiming to join Marko Ivanovic and Danilo Solazzo of Serbia and Italy respectively in the final of this competition, the medal match.
5 minutes preparation and sighting time start.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you of how this relay will work as we head towards the two athletes who will make it through to the medal match. All these athletes will fire 10 single shots in a time limit of 50 seconds. After each shot, points are awarded. The highest score gets 4 points, the lowest gets 1 point, 3 and 2 points in between. Of course, if there are equal scores, the points for the positions are shared, added up and shared. and then after 10 shots, our first athlete is eliminated. Then we have another 5 shots, so it's 15 in total. Our next athlete takes 3rd place, and the top 2 athletes progress to the medal match. We already know that Danilo Solazzo and Marko Ivanovic are waiting after triumphing in the first relay. This second relay, we will find out who will take the second 2 spots. You're not missing anything. These are our sighting shots. Working out just 18 years of old. Powellberg also. Erdei, another 18-year-old. You're tempted to say this is why they're always late onto the range when they're announced. You know, teenagers never on time for anything. And well, the officials here always like to have things running like clockwork. So I don't know, immovable force, irresistible object meeting. They'll learn, that's for sure. I think you'll see the scene is a little bit more prompt, but do you know what? You can forgive them because they're young and they are full of talent, and these may be, in 8 years' time, the people we see on the podium at an Olympic Games. Lots of team members leading their support, those who haven't made it watching, those who are competing tomorrow also coming. Our stands are filling up nicely on this Sunday afternoon. Just the first of 4 finals we have here in the junior part of the European Championships. Serbia, Germany, Spain and Serbia. A third dose of Serbian athletes. We saw Ivanovic going through very nicely indeed. So could it be 3 out of 4 in the final are from Serbia? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Certainly busy arena, lots of people here. Interested to see how this pans out. It's interesting to see about the new format that has been introduced by the ISSF this year. So just over a minute and a half of these sighting shots. You're not missing anything. These just a chance for the athletes to make sure their sights very different. You and I probably wouldn't notice, but the athletes will tell you that there is sometimes difference in atmospherics. They've been qualifying in the Viking Hall, which had the World Parachuting Championships last week. Very different. It's a very big hall, a bit cooler as well. And they'll say it does make a difference, so they just need to make sure the sights are as they like them. They can see how they are shooting, see how the grouping is going. This is Erdei over, well, not on sushi position H, because there's not 8 athletes, but on F.
Stop.
So we're about to get underway then. Remember, 10 single shots, time limit of 50 seconds, 4 points for the highest, 1 point for the lowest, and obviously you can guess the second and third points. Equal scores, we share it around. And we're about to get underway in this second relay to decide who goes into the medal matches.
For the first competition shot, go.
So here we go. The competition gets underway. The second relay. Taking their time, all these four athletes, before they get their shots away. Here we go. 30 seconds left of the clock. An 8-8 from Rakinac. Erdei 9-9. Much nervier than the first relay. 10.2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just one athlete finding the 10 range, Jorge Estevez-Solorzano, and he will take the 4 points. Early days, of course, 10 rounds until we decide who takes 4th place here.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
A lot of juniors here watching on. Curious to see how this final will unfold. Bit of time still to go on it, of course. Got this relay, and then we've got the final of it. So 2 semi-finals and a final, if you like, and still not finding the 10 range too easily here.
Stop.
Well, the top points are shared between Paulberg and Estevez-Solorzano. It is still the Spaniard who is ahead by 2 points as we head into our 3rd series of shots.
For the next competition shot, low.
Yeah, not the highest quality that we saw. We saw some excellent shooting in that first relay so far. It's been in the 9 ring in the main. Well, they have another 50 seconds to clear their heading, get a shot away. They do wait an awful long time. That's much better. 10-8.
Stop.
Well, an excellent 10.8 from Niels Paulberg sees him go into the lead by just 1 point ahead of the Spaniard Jorge Estevez-Solorzano.
For the next competition shot,
has been wallowing in the 9s, hasn't he, Paulberg? But all of a sudden, the 18-year-old coming to the party. These athletes sometimes use that palm grip, sometimes use a knuckle grip. Just depends on what suits you better. Remember, they're not the lightest things they hold in those bespoke rifles. Are bespoke for the athletes, but of course have to go through equipment control, make sure that everything is as it should be. This is better. Now we're in the 10 ring.
Stop.
And this time it's Petar Erdei who takes the 4 points thanks to that 10.6, and that pushes him up into 2nd place.
For the next competition shot, low.
Whizzing through these series of shots.
Start.
And we're underway again. This almost halfway through then of the first 10 shots. I'm sure you will have worked out it's a third of the way through in this competition. (10-1), 10-7 from the Spaniard, and that will be enough to push him back into 2nd place. Well, an excellent 10.7 from Estevez-Solorzano sees him back up into 2nd place, but it's still Paulberg ahead by a couple of points.
For the next competition shot, low.
So getting towards crunch time here. Remember, after 10 series, we will lose our first athlete. And then we have 5 series before we know who will take 3rd place and not progress through to the medal matches. Again, taking their time. Some athletes like to get this shot away really quickly, but they wait till literally 29 seconds every time. It's worth it for Paulberg with a 10.8. high quality shooting there. 2:10.8 from Paulberg and Erdei. They share the top points, and it is Paulberg ahead of Erdei, 1 and 2 at the moment.
For the next competition shot, low.
So 7 series coming up.
Start.
And again, you can almost, it's like clockwork, their setup means probably Paulberg will go with 31 seconds left on the clock. It is astonishing, really. Yep, just about bang on time is Rakinach this time at 10.1, 10.5 from Paulberg. Now 9.6 from the Spaniard and a 10.7 from Erdei. Well, 10.7 from Petar Erdei sees him take 4 points, but he is still behind Niels Paulberg. Those two, 1 and 2 at the moment.
For the next competition shot, low.
3 targets left before we decide who takes 4th place. At the moment, it's Alexa Rakinach of Serbia. The Serbian not really been at his best in this final, but whatever happens, it's a great experience for these athletes. The pressure, the concentration, the lights all on them. Paulberg really is finding some really good form.
Stop.
Well, Niels Paulberg in very good form at the moment. Another 4 points to him, courtesy of that 10.7. We have a couple more series, and then we'll know who takes 4th place in this semi-final.
For the next competition shot, low.
It's only a point and a half between Rakinach and Estevez. So it is possible that it may change yet. You would think Erdei and Paulberg at the moment are safe after 10 series, but we will wait and see. Remember, you could have a 3-point swing. Paulberg in the 9 ring, Rakinach 10.4, that's much better. 10.2 from Erdei.
Stop.
Well, Rakinach is giving himself a fighting chance, so the 10.4 takes the points there and jumps into 3rd place. We're about to see in our 10th series who will take 4th place. It's very tight.
For the next competition shot,
well, Estevez Solojano, the Spaniard, has been top. He's been shooting well, but that last target was not what he wanted. So, who will take 4th place here? Clapping by heart rate, that's for sure. 10.4 from Paulberg, he'll be safe enough, surely. 8.9 from Erdei, 8.8 from the Spaniard, and that's not going to be enough. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have our 4th place athlete confirmed. Please give your appreciation for Spain, Jorge Estevez Solórzano. Well, a youthful smile for the Spaniard, because he was doing so well in the first half of this relay, this semi-final, and just a few loose shots, and it has cost him, as Rakinach suddenly found some kind of form. So 3 left on this stage. Intense competition for these athletes. His final is done and dusted. He'll take 7th or 8th, depending on his score compared to the last relay. Now we have 5 more shots until we finish this relay with a 3rd place and 2 athletes going through to the medal matches. "50 seconds already counting down on this clock. Three left. Powerberg shooting early, not that great, 9.5, 10-3 from Erdei. 10-3 from Erdei is the top score. That'll get him the 4 points. It is very tight between the top two. Rakinach with a little bit of work to do.
We have a situation that the shooter cannot reach. Huh?
Well, there is a slight pause here because, well, the officials, the chief range officer...
The relay is decided unknown.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on now. We're waiting for round 12, and all of a sudden we're being told the relay has finished. Well, it has to go to 15, surely. There is consultation amongst the officials. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to clarify, the relay has finished because Rakinach would not be able to catch either Powerberg or Erdei. So please give your appreciation to our third place athlete, Alexa Rakinach. And ladies and gentlemen, our two athletes who are going through to the medal matches, Niels Powerberg of Germany and Petar Erdei of Serbia. So there's clarification. I guess there's always going to be a few teething problems with the new system, and to be fair, our officials were on it straight away, and so third place to Rakinach. Powerberg takes first, and Erdei not far behind, of course, in second place. So ladies and gentlemen, the two relays are finished, but don't go anywhere because our medal matches are coming next. First of all, we will decide who takes bronze, and then a special first to 16 competition between the final two athletes to see who takes gold and who takes silver. That coming up in just a few minutes' time.
Do we have an order? Do we know which ones they're on?
Athletes. Athletes to the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal match in the 10-meter air rifle men's junior competition. Please welcome our athletes. On shooting position C, representing Italy, please welcome Danilo Solazzo. And his coach Giuseppe Fent. Representing Serbia on firing point D, please welcome Marko Ivanovic. On shooting position E, representing Germany, it's Niels Palberg. And his coach Achim Wilman. And on shooting position F, representing Serbia, it's Petar Erdei. And his coach Dragan Markovic. Our jury member in charge is Robert Lovebridge. and our Chief Range Officer is Rune Hansen.
Take your positions. Preparation and sighting time, start.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the medal match. Our scores go back to 0 after the relays. Our athletes shoot 10 shots with 50 seconds to get those away. After 10 shots, the 4th place is decided, and after 15 shots, the bronze is decided. So far, so familiar, but then it changes. Our scores go back to 0 for the gold and silver decider, and we change the way we score. It's first to 16 points to gold, 2 points for the highest score in each series, and of course, if they're level, there's a point apiece. And again, 50 seconds to get those shots away. So a familiar format until we decide bronze, and then we change again for that race to gold. Well, welcome back to Hamaru. We're ready for our first gold medal to be decided in these junior European Championships. Remember, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, our juniors take centre stage even, and then we go Friday, Saturday, Sunday with the seniors here. Delighted to be making it here, given all the issues we've had over the last couple of years. This is the sighting shots. Salazzo second in the first relay on the shooting position C. Ivanovic on D next to him, the man who came top of that particular relay. And then of course Paulberg and Erdei. Erdei did very well and kept himself in the competition. Very solid alongside Paulberg, very close together. So it'll be interesting to see how these athletes start off. Certainly the first relay started off a lot better than the second. They were in the high 10s quite early on. Less than a minute to go of these sighting shots, and then we will be ready to get underway. Our Chief Range Officer, Rune Hansen, will call the athletes to order, and away we go. Remember, we start off deciding the bronze after 15 shots. Our first athlete will leave confirmed 4th place after 10 shots.
Stop.
So then, those are our 4 who are in the final, in with a chance of getting a precious junior European gold medal. How will it play out for these 4 young men? Salazzo, Ivanovic, Paulberg and Erdei.
Low. Start.
We are underway in this medal match, the second part of this final, of course. Again, taking their time. Hamaru starts with a 9-4, 9-9. Erdei with a 10-1. Well, by some distance, the best shot, 10-5 from Danilo Solazzo. He takes the first 4 points of this competition.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
Early days, though, in this competition. Remember, 10 series of shots, and then we will know who takes 4th place. Another 5 shots, we know who to take the bronze, and then we change format. It's complicated, but hopefully exciting. Well, it's a very good start, isn't it, from Solazzo? Another 10-6 from him, and another 4 points at the moment. He leads by 2 points from Erdei.
For the next competition shot, low.
8, 6, 4 and 2. At the moment, 1 to 4 replicated 2 times over. I'm sure that won't continue. Very interesting grip there. 2 fingers either side, that middle finger straight down, pointing at the target. Hamaru with a 10. 10-3 from Erdei. Solazzo a 10-6. Ivanovic with a 10-7, just nicking the points. Well, another strong showing with a 10-6 from Solazzo, but just nicking the 4 points. Ivanovic with a 10.7.
For the next competition shot, low.
On to the 4th series in this medal match.
Start.
And there's the palm grip. That's a little bit more conventional. Do see the knuckle grip. People will swear by it. It seems uncomfortable, but not necessarily for the athlete if it works for them. 10-2, a 10-7 from Erdei. Ivanovic a 10-4. Solazzo a 10-8. Oh, wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, very tight margins. 10-7 from Erdei, but Solazzo with a 10-8 takes the 4 points, and he leads Erdei by 4 points at the moment.
For the next competition shot, low.
That's going to be an interesting final. At the moment, Niels Paarlberg unable to buy anything other than 4th place, but it can still change. Only halfway through our journey to see who takes 4th place here in Hamaru. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. We're here all week. We would love to have your company as well. 10-3 Erdei. Paarlberg again. Well, he won't be last because Ivanovic with a 9-9, Solazzo with a 10-2.
Stop.
Well, not the highest scoring round, but Erdei with a 10.3 takes the 4 points and just nicks back that advantage of Solazzo's to 2.5 points as we head towards our 6th round of shooting.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
It's a good crowd in here, but it's pretty, I was going to say pretty quiet, but I thought always the cowbell starts at some stage. The Swiss are obviously in. 30 seconds to go. Oh, an 8-7 from Paarlberg. It's just not going his way, perhaps feeling the nerves. 10-8 from Ivanovic. That is excellent. Solazzo with a 10-4.
Stop.
Well, 10-8, excellent from Marko Ivanovic. He's still in third place, but has closed the gap between him and his compatriot Petar Erdei to just 2 points. But it is still Sollazzo who is top for Italy at the moment.
For the next competition shot, low.
4 left, 4 competition shots left then. Before we end up with our 4th place, we know who takes 4th place. Tense moments. Paulberg really quite adrift, and remember, he's too far adrift, they will stop because he won't be able to catch up. 9-2 again. Oh, and a 10-9 from Ivanovic. Well, it was a 10-8 last time. It's a 10-9 this time. A perfect shot from Ivanovic, and he is equal second now with Erdei. But it is still Sollazzo who is in the lead in first place for Italy.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
Well, Paulberg surely is going to be in 4th place. The question is, how will it shake out between 2nd and 3rd? At the moment, it's very tight between the 2 Serbians, and they are shooting very well. 10-1 from Erdei, a 10-2, 10-6 from Sollazzo. Well, excellent shooting from Sollazzo, who extends his lead to 5.5 points at the top there. Still very tight though between the 2 Serbians, and Paulberg of Germany in 4th.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
It's relentless, the competition. You've got to be concentrating at all points. The chief range officer will not stop for you, that's for sure. 2 more shots to go. Barring something going horribly wrong, it will be Paulberg who will take 4th place. Nice from him though, 10-3. 2 10-6s, Erdei and Ivanovic. And a 10-7 from Sollazzo. The 2 Serbian athletes with very good 10.6s, but just edged by Sollazzo, who takes a 10-7 and takes all 4 points. We have 1 more series, and then we will say farewell to our 4th placed athlete.
For the next competition shot, low. Start.
Well, Paulberg, whatever happens, has made the final. Will take a 4th place, and before the competition, you think you'd probably take that. He finishes with a 10-9. Well, how about
that? Stop.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's not a bad way to sign off, is it? Niels Paulberg with a 10.9. He takes the 4 points. It's not enough to keep him in the competition. Please congratulate him on 4th place. Wow, what a way to finish. What a nice thought. As your head hits the pillow tonight, just think about that last shot and think about the fact you made the final as well. So 5 more shots and we'll know who takes the bronze medal. Here we go then, as we see the German depart. 3 left, 1 empty position. Who will take the bronze and who can continue into the head-to-head for the gold and silver? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Danilo Solazzo is still in great form. A 10.8 from him sees him extend his lead, and there is 2 points now, the difference between Ivanovic and Erdei, second and third.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Time now to bring the goods to the table. Erdei, Ivanovic in a little battle here to stay in.
Stop.
Well, another 4 points for Solazzo, but what a battle between our two Serbian athletes, both with 10.2. They will share the points equally for second and third.
For the next competition shot, load.
2 points the difference between third and second. Solazzo looking very good at the moment. Series 13. 3, including this one, left before we know who takes bronze. Erdei, oh, he'll not like that shot at all. Well, the points for first and second shared. Excellent shooting from Solazzo and Ivanovic. And it is Ivanovic who has the slight advantage at the moment in that battle to go into the gold and silver medal match.
For the next competition shot, load. Start.
Penultimate shot before we know who takes the bronze. Who will it be? Erdei and Ivanovic. Well, Ivanovic surely has enough points in the bag, but you never quite know. More excellent shooting. Solazzo a 10-7, another 4-point haul for him, and now on 48 points. But it is the two Serbians who are battling to stay in the competition. The next shot will decide who takes the bronze medal.
The relay is decided.
In fact, if you do the maths, we are finished for the relay. So please put your hands together for Petar Erdei of Serbia with the bronze medal. Just clarification, if there's no chance of overhauling the points in the next shot, then the competition is halted, and that's why we stopped just a shot earlier. So, ladies and gentlemen, our three medalists once again. Our bronze medal representing Serbia, Petar Erdei. The silver medal representing Serbia, Marko Ivanovic. And our gold medalist representing Italy, Danilo Solazzo. Those are our three athletes who will be on the podium very shortly. The medal ceremony coming up very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, just to remind you, don't go anywhere. We have our medal ceremony coming up in just a few minutes. Oh, what a final that was. Goodness me. It looked like Ivanovic was going to roar away, then Solazzo came back into the lead. We lost Powerberg quite quickly, didn't we? Then Petar Erdei taking the bronze, but the gold medal match between Solazzo and Ivanovic was something to behold. Timeouts adding to the tension, but well, time to let it all out. man who is highly ranked in the juniors, taking it to the applause of this packed auditorium here in Hamaru. And the medal ceremony is coming next.
The range is clear.
Bare gi meg et wink hvis du er gira på noe. Ja, vi
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the men's junior 10-metre air rifle competition. The medals will be presented by Pekka Kusisto, the technical delegate for the championships and vice president of the ESC. The mascots will be presented by Gabriel Hartmann of Germany, the jury leader, equipment control. The bronze medal, representing Serbia, Petar Erdei. The silver medalist, representing Serbia, Marko Ivanovic. And the gold medalist and junior European champion, representing Italy, Danilo Solazzo. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Italy. Gentlemen, your medalists. Whilst the pictures are taken of our junior men's medalists, please do stay with us. In a few minutes' time, it's the women's time to shine. On our stage, we do have the 10-metre air rifle junior women's competition coming up in just a few minutes.